My brother burst into my classroom in the middle of the day, sobbing, "Please, I need somewhere safe." And all I could think about was the last person who used those exact words and died under my roof. Liam's face was covered in bruises, his left eye swollen shut. His shirt had fresh blood stains. 28 third graders froze mid-crayon, staring at him. I hadn't spoken to my brother in 3 years, not since Mom's funeral when he disappeared halfway through the service. I found him in her bedroom, shoving her jewelry box into his backpack. While I was reading her eulogy, he was stealing the sapphire earrings Dad gave her for their 20th anniversary. "Miss Rodriguez, should I get the principal?" my teaching assistant whispered, phone already in her hand. I stared at Liam's panicked eyes and felt my stomach drop. The last time someone showed up begging me for protection was my college roommate Beth. Senior year, 2 a.m., she pounded on my apartment door, blood running down her temple. Her ex-boyfriend had found her at a party, dragged her into the parking lot, smashed her head against a car hood. She was terrified, sobbing, begging me not to call anyone because it would make things worse. I hid her in my apartment for 2 days, gave her my bed while I slept on the couch, made her soup, promised her she was safe. On the third morning, I woke up to silence. Found her in my bathtub, bottle of sleeping pills empty on the tile. The note was 4 words. "I can't run anymore." I was 21. The police questioned me for 6 hours. Her parents blamed me for not calling them. Her ex was never charged because she'd refused to file a report. "Sis, please." Liam's voice cracked. He grabbed my arm, his hands trembling. "Vincent's coming. He tracked my phone. He knows I'm here." Vincent. The name made my blood run cold. Mom had mentioned him twice before she died, both times warning me to stay away from Liam's new friends, the kind of people who don't forgive debts. I pulled out my phone, finger hovering over 911. That's when the classroom door exploded inward, the handle smashing into the wall. A man in a black hoodie stood in the doorway, wild eyes scanning the room like a predator. Kids screamed. Someone knocked over a cup of paintbrushes. He pointed directly at Liam. "You took my money, you little thief!" My hand instinctively found the scissors on my desk, the heavy metal kind with the orange handles. "There are children in here." Vincent stepped inside, closing the door behind him. He laughed, this low, ugly sound. "Your brother owes me $12,000. These kids can watch him learn what happens when you steal from me." He reached into his hoodie pocket. I didn't wait to see what he was grabbing. I drove the scissors into his shoulder with everything I had. Vincent screamed, stumbling backward. Blood immediately soaked through his hoodie. He looked at me with complete shock, like he couldn't believe a teacher just stabbed him. The scissors stayed embedded in his shoulder. I grabbed Liam with one hand, used my other to shove the nearest kids toward the emergency exit. "Run to the office right now. Go, go, go!" 28 children scrambled out the door. My teaching assistant was already on her phone with 911, backing away toward the hallway. Vincent tried to pull the scissors out, groaning. "You crazy." I picked up the stapler from my desk. "Get on the ground or I'm calling your parole officer." He blinked. "How do you—" "My mother told me about you." Gerald Vincent Morrison. 3 years in Stateville for aggravated assault. "You think I don't do my research?" His face went pale. He slid down the wall, clutching his shoulder. Police arrived in minutes. Vincent was arrested for breaking and entering, assault, and terroristic threatening. The scissors punctured muscle but missed arteries. In the hallway, Liam was shaking. "I'm sorry about Mom's jewelry. I was desperate. He said he'd kill me if I didn't pay." I looked at him, my little brother, terrified. "Beth died because I didn't call for help. I'm not making that mistake again." We spent the night giving statements. Liam's in a protection program now. Vincent took an 8-year plea. Liam texted me yesterday.